Next, we're going to go to the New York Times and Joe Biden, the guy who got the endorsement from Barack Obama. And I want to do a follow-up to a story I did last time, which was the New York Times story on the Tara Reade allegations against Joe Biden. If you recall, the New York Times put out a piece on Sunday going into the Tara Reade allegations of sexual assault, and they included this paragraph. No other allegation about sexual assault surfaced in the course of our reporting, nor did any former Biden staff corroborate Reade's allegation. We found no pattern of sexual misconduct by Biden beyond hugs, kisses, and touching that women previously said made them uncomfortable, the Times initially reported. All right, so then after pressure, the Times removed anything after the sexual misconduct allegations by Biden, that there was no pattern of sexual misconduct by Biden. They removed everything else after that. They removed the touching and hugs and kissing that made women feel uncomfortable, that obviously have become news. They removed that part. Well, guess what? The reason they did it, what came out this week, is the reason they did it is because of pressure from the Biden campaign. The Biden campaign contacted them, asked them to change it, and they did. Can you imagine that going down with Trump? Absolutely not. But that's what happened. So a New York Times reporter actually interviewed the Times executive editor, Dean Beckett, and he explained, he was asked about this, why this change, and why the difference in coverage between Joe Biden and Justice Brett Kavanaugh last year when he was going through the confirmation hearings. So when asked about why this change was made at the request of the Biden campaign, here's what Beckett said. Even though a lot of us, including me, had looked at it before the story went into the paper, I think that the campaign thought that the phrasing was awkward and made it look like there were other instances in which he had been accused of sexual misconduct. And that's not what that sentence was intended to say. So are you kidding me? There have been other complaints. That's why everybody knows about it. And of course, it wasn't their intent to do this. They wrote it anyway, getting real information out. And then the Biden campaign complains and they take it out of there. There's allegations out there. It needs to be reported, and on influence, on pressure from a Democrat presidential campaign, they changed their story. Then they were asked about Brett Kavanaugh and why the difference in coverage. Why does Joe Biden get coverage one way? Brett Kavanaugh gets it a different way. Here's what Beckett said. Kavanaugh was already in a public forum in a large way. Kavanaugh's status as a Supreme Court justice was in question because of a very serious allegation. All right, folks, let me know what that means. If you understand what that means, please go into the comments and explain that to me. How Kavanaugh was in the public forum in a large way, but Joe Biden, the former vice president, a man running for president who is the Democrat nominee, he's not. He's not in the public forum in a large way. These are the reasons from the New York Times. This is their executive editor telling us why they changed their story and why Kavanaugh and Biden get different coverage. It makes absolutely no sense, but that is left-wing media for you right there. All right, friends, I hope you enjoyed that quick hit, but before you go, there's more. Hit that subscribe button. Hit that bell so you'll be notified. Then check out the full show that this quick hit came from. And when you're done with that, here's another video just for you. Hope you enjoy it. Have a great day.